had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy?
What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4?
I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Big night shooting the ball deep.
We're going to take one last break.
And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Liberty High School. As it's homecoming night for the Liberty Eagles, they are 20-5 of the season, playing host to their rival 24-1, Payson Seymour. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Jack and John are alongside as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Glad to be bringing the game to you here tonight. Should be a fantastic matchup. Two of the best teams in the area here tonight, and an absolutely packed gymnasium at Liberty High School. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. When you're thinking about buying or selling a home or property, contact Jeff Tenhouse, broker realtor with Mays LLC Realtors in Quincy. He's located at 3601 East Lake Center, Suite 500 in Quincy. Give Jeff Tenhouse a call at 217-228-3100 or on his cell at 217-257-5570 or email jtenhouse1@yahoo.com. Jeff Tenhouse, Mays LLC Realtors, proud supporters of the Liberty Eagles. At Lewis Hybrid, we know each season is another chance to take your profit potential even further than the last. With our seed traits, seed growth, crop protection, and digital agricultural solutions, we'll help you get there. From one-on-one consultations to the industry's latest technologies to promising agronomic insights, we can provide you with all the solutions you need to optimize your field potential. To learn more, visit lewishybrids.com or contact McCleary Brothers Seed at 217-242-3680. Please read and follow IRM where applicable, grain marketing, and all other stewardship practices and pesticide label directions.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Liberty, Berry, and Pittsfield. You can find out more about their services by visiting greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The 24-1 Payson Seymour Indians, the 20-5 Liberty Eagles, and absolutely packed to the rafters crowd on hand here tonight. A JV game that was fantastic throughout the early contest, and it was a 75-70 win for Liberty over Payson Seymour in the JV game, if you can believe it. That many points put up there, and maybe a preview of things to come here tonight. When you take a look at this Liberty Eagles squad, Jack, we have talked about it when we've covered Liberty throughout the season this year. These guys have taken their lumps. They were 11-14 a season ago. The year before that, they were 2-23. And when these seniors were freshmen, 3-22. So not a lot of success early on. But man, they've really turned it on here in the senior season for a couple of these guys, and some underclassmen as well that are playing very, very well for Greg Altmix's squad. Picked up their 20th win of the season the other night.
I was just thinking as I looked down at Liberty, what's the difference between this team and the one Payson played at Pittsfield in the Thanksgiving tournament? Guys like Robbins and Klauser are going to really be big difference makers. We know the Klingel boys were going to play well. I think Knowlton's really picked his game up a little bit. Maybe Brighton's become a little bit quieter on the offensive side. But we saw Klauser do some things in the JV game he could not have done at the beginning of the season.
Has really advanced as the big sophomore. That was a 60-54 win for Payson Seymour during that contest. Liberty also has losses on the season to Triopia, 50-44. The game was at Triopia, and we've seen the Trojans play well. They lost to Beardstown by 3, a 6-point loss to Rock Ridge at the Macomb tournament, and then a big loss to Porta AC Central in the Winchester tournament, 70-53. Since that point, they've reeled off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row, including a 55-41 win over Western earlier this week. For the Payson Seymour squad, we just saw them play on Tuesday night when they demolished the Pittsfield Sockies. The final in that contest was a 67-30 win. The lone blemish on the season for this Payson squad is the loss to West Central in the championship game of the Winchester tournament, 54-48. They will play West Central next Tuesday night at Bluffs.
They're playing at Winchester. The guys told me they moved the game.
Oh, moving it to the bigger gym.
Maybe a little bit bigger, not a lot, but, just kind of one of those things where West Central probably wants it there because they practice there all the time. You got to remember when Liberty lost to Porta, Landon Obert did not play in that game. He had an ankle injury and missed the first couple games of the tournament. He is definitely a difference maker on this team. On the other side, the big three in Hildebrand, Swartz, and Luce. I don't know if you can find a tandem of guys like those three that really play that well together.
They are playing very, very well right now, really shooting it well. You know, you took a look at what Liberty did when these guys who are seniors or youngsters for this Payson squad. They were 12-16 the freshman year for this squad that are now seniors. Their sophomore year, though, they were 27-3, and last year they were 21-7. They've won a couple of games, and this year they're 24-1. They're putting up wins in a hurry at Seymour High.
And they've really beefed their schedule up. I mean, they've got a 15-point win over a West Hancock team where Luce scored 35 that night. Pretty quality wins up and down during the season. Yeah, they've got a few easy ones too, but I think they've really tried to beat the schedule up. Really, their weak spot would have been going to that Greenview tournament that was really kind of a laugher from the time they got off the bus till they went back home.
It's a Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams out on the court warming up in preparation of this contest. We'll step aside for a timeout. Back with you on the other side of this break.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
104 Collision and Kurt Wolf are proud to sponsor this ballgame. 104 Collision is located at 2061 Highway 104 north of Liberty. They've been in business since 1988, and Kurt has been the owner for the last 5 years. Kurt knows the work is done right because he's the guy doing the work. When you need collision repair and painting of your vehicle, trust 104 Collision and Kurt Wolf. Phone 217-645-3104. That's 217-645-3104. 104 Collision in Liberty. Farmers State Bank of Campoint, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Applying for a loan has never been easier than it is right now with the online loan application at Great Rivers Bank. You can find out more at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. You know, anytime you get these two teams together, Jack, you know you're in for a battle. And, man, they were fired up during that junior varsity game, and I think the fans are going to be into this one early and often.
And talk about the Cubs and the Cardinals, the Yankees in Boston, but Liberty and Payson, pretty darn good rivalry over the years. And these two, a lot of people talked about the schools going together at one time. And I always think about, you know, Kirkman in the refereeing field. He went to Payson to school. No, I think he went to Liberty to school, and his son went to Payson. And he said, you know, I lost a lot of friends over the years. But I said, yeah, you still work those games. But it's a great rivalry between the two. Glad we're here.
Of course, come postseason time, they'll go opposite directions.
Liberty really, I think, caught a pretty good break. Now, as I look farther along, I mean, there's people like Weathersfield and others that are pretty good, but boy, you look in that regional sectional complex, and I was talking to Steve Surratt from BC Hornets today, and I go, you know, I guess Liberty's probably the one, but Steve, I'm having trouble figuring out who the two is. Maybe Athens, Brown County? I mean, I don't know. There's not a lot of people on that side. Now you go on the other side, and there's a lot of ones.
A lot of teams that it'll be a very competitive couple of regionals on the south side of things. I would say Liberty will be a heavy favorite. You know, you'll see a squad in Peoria Quest probably in that sectional coming up. Probably Weathersfield as well. So a pretty tough sectional, but it should be when you make it to a sectional. A lot of basketball still to be played though before that happens, including a fantastic matchup here tonight. And really, these two teams match up very, very well against each other when it comes to personnel.
We have to remember, though, that Payson really jumped out to a big lead on Liberty before Liberty brought it a little closer at the end at Pittsfield. It wasn't very close in the middle of that game.
This Payson squad, these kids that are seniors, have never lost to the Liberty kids that are seniors. Ever. Never have lost to them, and tonight could be the night. You never know. Or they could stay undefeated throughout their whole career.
Homecoming at Liberty, I don't think it affects you quite the way it does homecoming in a football game with distractions, but I guess we'll find out real quick. Greg Altmix isn't much on distractions, neither is Brian Ray. They're out at the center court visiting with each other before the game. And if it's anything like the JV game, it ought to be a lot of fun before it's over with.
It's a great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. While you have an opportunity, hit that subscribe button on your YouTube channel. We certainly would appreciate you doing so. We'll pause for a timeout to hear from some of the sponsors helping to bring this game to you on Central Illinois Sports.
We build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build. For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up. Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Keys to the game in this contest, Jeff.
I can't hear. Somebody was whistling into the microphone, so I went deaf. Well, the keys to the game.
Not a mute, though, are you?
Yeah, that's the truth. Payson Seymour likes to jump out on top of people, cause turnovers with their 1-2-2 defense. Will they play the half court? Will they play the three-quarter court? We saw them play man-to-man quite a bit the other night. Pretty unusual. Liberty likes to do a little bit of a mixture of both. Liberty can ill afford to fall behind by 15 points tonight and think that they can come back in this game. On the other side, Swartz has got to be able to hit the three tonight, and you hope Landon Obert for Liberty can do the same because those are probably the key outside shooters.
When you take a look at this Liberty squad, man, oh man, they are much deeper personnel-wise than Payson Seymour.
They will play 10 people, no doubt about it. We'll see what you got left in the fourth quarter. Greg Altmix used that to perfection against a lot of teams up at Macomb and other places, and it really worked well.
Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. Tomorrow we will have junior high state action as the Griggsville Perry Eagles will play at 2:30 in the afternoon from East Peoria. You can watch the game right here on Central Illinois Sports, thanks to the sponsors who are helping bring that contest your way. The two teams have headed to their respective benches. It's time for the Star Spangled Banner. We'll step aside for a timeout. When we come back, starting lineups, play-by-play. Liberty, Payson, Seymour, your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
The one constant in life is change. Throughout our lives, we will go down roads that we never imagined, and we need to be prepared for whatever comes our way. Want to own your future? Contact Country Financial Representative Jeff Kroenke in Liberty. Jeff Kroenke can help you put a solid plan in place with insurance solutions to help make sure you're protected from what lies ahead. Get started today. Contact Jeff Kroenke in Liberty. Call him at 217-645-3042 for Country Financial. Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hull, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Johnny! Oh, Johnny! It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
Well, I am calling Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.
I agree, dear, I agree. I've been telling you that for months.
Make sure you have the reliable internet speed you need at home. Call Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Welcome back as we get ready for the starting lineups of tonight. Thank you for Great Rivers Bank and their pregame sponsorship. Our starting lineups tonight brought to you by Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see them or call 217-285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. And also the Redneck Run, March 21st, Ty Rylander Memorial Redneck Run and Walk, 9 a.m. registration. Events begin at 10. Register at active.com or paper forms are available at area businesses.
Well, let's be the visiting team tonight, the Payson Seymour Indians. They're 24-1 on the season. Brian Ray, their head coach, assisted by Timothy Southers and Clayton Conrad, and their lineup looks like this. At a guard, he's a 6-foot junior, Logan Sparks. At a second guard, the 5'11 senior Hayden Hildebrand. And at the third guard, he's a 6'2 senior, Cole Schwartz. Out of forward, the 6-foot sophomore Riker Triplett. And at the other forward, the 6-foot senior Lucas Luce. Luce, Schwartz, Triplett, Hildebrand, and Sparks for the 24-1 Indians. For the Liberty Eagles, Greg Altmix, their head coach, Jordan Altmix and Alex Altmix, his assistants, 20-5 on the season. And their lineup tonight will look
exactly like it always
this.
is, Charlie.
Well, Jack, I hate to break it to you, buddy. Not exactly like it always is, because this one changes up. We know, though, at a guard, a 6-foot senior, Landon Obert. At a second guard, a 6'2 senior, Jordan Nyson. The third guard is the 6'2 junior, Knowlton Klingel. Out of forward, he's a 6-foot sophomore, Ryan Hedrick. And at the other forward, he's a 6'4 sophomore, Brighton Klingel. Hedrick's a junior. Man, you would think we had.
I have never changed.
Who does this paperwork?
You start tomorrow, quite honestly.
We will cut the pay for that man.
Yeah.
The Klingel boys,
Good
Hedrick,
try.
Nyson and Obert for the 20-5 Liberty Eagles, who obviously always start the same five because we've never seen Robbins in the starting lineup.
Well, when Landon Obert was hurt, we did, but if they're not hurt, they start the same group all the time.
Never seen Hessling in the starting lineup, but they're the same all the time, basically. Most of the time.
I said, Greg Altman's, what's your starting lineup? He said the same one I go with all the time.
All the time, most of the time. Payson Seymour will be in the visiting blue uniforms with the white numbers and gray trim. And Liberty's in the home whites with the red numbers here tonight. And it is about as good of a crowd as you'll see in a high school basketball game here at Liberty High School tonight.
I can't even hear the PA announcer. It's so loud in here right now. Oh.
And John is not on, so anything he's saying to you, Jack, people just think you're crazy when you answer him.
I wish you wouldn't talk to us, quite honestly.
I know, it's really great, actually. If you've ever wanted to have a sibling and you didn't want to hear them, you should buy one of these little boards where you can just turn that down and boom, he's gone.
He can hear us, though, right?
That's great, I know. Oh, Danny's back. All right, well, we're just about ready to tip off this contest here. Homecoming for the Liberty Eagles. And Payson Seymour trying to keep just the one blemish on their record here tonight.
Steve Smith Painting gives us our tip. Steve Smith Painting, that's a good tip for your painting needs. Give him a call at 217-248-0993.
Obert jumps in the center circle for Liberty. Schwartz for Payson Seymour as we're on the stage at the Liberty High School Gymnasium. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Liberty wins the tip as Klingel will take it into the front court. Drives inside, little floater up, no good. Rebound down to Lucas Luce. Luce wants to turn and take it quickly the other way for Payson Seymour. To Sparks, deep in the corner it goes to Triplett. Triplett back out front to Luce on the defensive side for Liberty, out in the man-to-man in the early part of this contest. Luce with it right side. Dishes out top, Triplett. Swings it over to Sparks, fakes the three. Now on the wing it goes to Hildebrand. 7:34 to play in the first. No score in the early part of this contest. Hayden Hildebrand gets the basketball on the bounce.
Dyson tried to cover up Schwartz everywhere he goes right now.
Left side, Sparks gets free for a three. It's no good. A rebound pulled down by Hedrick is first. Gets it to Klingel into the front court. Nyson works it deep into the corner to Brighton Klingel. Back out to Knowlton Klingel. He'll set up the offensive attack for this Liberty squad. Nyson with it, a single bounce. Free throw line over. Turnaround shot there, too hard, won't fall. Rebound tipped up and pulled in by Cole Schwartz, his first. Outlet pass goes to Luce into the front court. 1 minute and 3 seconds into this game, and no score in the early part. Hildebrand toward the left wing, looking for the lob down to Luce. Luce goes up and could not control it. Turnover on Payson is their first. Into the front court, Klingel finds Obert. Obert will kick it back out to Knowlton. Klingel for three, no good off the iron. Rebound run down on the offensive side by Nyson. He'll be fouled by Triplett.
Triplett will pick up the first foul of the ball game on either team. One foul on Payson in early going. These squads didn't have any trouble scoring tonight, but the varsity's a little slow.
Nyson gets it on the inbounds. They run him off the three-point line. Pulls it back out to Obert. Obert to Knowlton Klingel. 6:30 to play in the first. Out top, Nyson fakes the three, drives in against Luce. Ran into him, he's pretty solid. Now out to Knowlton Klingel. Klingel will put it on the deck, stolen away by Schwartz. Schwartz with the larceny, layup on the other end, off the rim, no good. Gets his own board, blocked and a board for Nyson. He'll push it ahead to Hedrick, who is leaking back. His runner-up is good as it rolls through. And Liberty with a 2-0 lead. 6:07 to play in the first on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Sparks into the front court for the Seymour High Indians.
That was Hedrick.
Hedrick now loose, and he's fouled by Obert.
Obert will pick up his first, team first. I was down with my head down trying to get some rebounds put in this little category here.
5:59 to play in the first. 2-0 advantage for the Liberty Eagles. Hildebrand inbounds the ball out front to Sparks. Works it to Triplett on the wing. Deep in the corner it goes to Hayden Hildebrand. Works it out front to Lucas Luce. Thought about the three. Now back on the right wing it goes again to Triplett. Triplett takes a single bounce of it. Looks for an opening. Finds Hildebrand. Hildebrand will dish it free throw line to Lucas Luce. A couple of hands on the ball there. Now it goes down low to Triplett. Skips to the corner. Sparks out to Schwartz. Good look three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Knowlton Klingel. Pushes it ahead into the front court to Nyson. Drives in. Runner up good. 4-0 Liberty. 5:27 to play in the first. Good transition game by the Eagles. Inbounds pass comes to Schwartz. Now Luce. Luce will bring it up for Payson Seymour. Works it over to Hayden Hildebrand. He'll dribble it out between the circles. Payson looking to get on the board. 5:13 to play in the opening quarter. Hildebrand bounce pass Luce. Backdoor to Schwartz off the window and in for two.
We saw that play the other night, and it worked again to perfection.
Nyson gets the ball off to Klingel. Back to Nyson. Nyson on the dribble drive across the half-court line. Works it on the crossover. Had the ball bounce wide. Ran it down. Got it off to Klingel. Klingel with the top of the key to Nyson. 4:50 to play in the first. Liberty a 2-point lead. Hedrick corner three. Rims in and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Cole Schwartz for Payson Seymour. He'll bring it into the front court here following his 4th rebound already in this contest. Hildebrand with the basketball to Luce for the three and the lead. Buried it. Lucas Luce with the tray makes it a 5-4 Seymour high lead. 4:29 to play in the first quarter. Nyson into the front court for Liberty. Works it off right side. Oberty travels, took off before he put it down, and the turnover the second by Liberty.
Luce really came out there from about 25 foot and hit the three. It was a big one early.
Inbounds pass to Sparks, who got free into the front court. He'll put it off the window too hard. Hedrick grabs the board for Liberty. Off to Klingel. Wants to push into the front court. Drives the middle. Little runner up is good, and he's fouled.
Knowlton Klingel with these first two. The and one will come the way of Liberty. And that foul on Triplett, that'll be his second.
Here's Robbins into the game. He will replace Hedrick. You don't see Payson Seymour substitute much, and they will not bring anybody in for Triplett here at the moment.
5-5 ball game, first tie of the night. We could have our second lead change with this Knowlton Klingel.
6-5.
Or six, I apologize. We do have the lead change. I could not see the scoreboard. There, I can see it on the left, but not through the scoreboard there. Lefty Klingel, short. Rebound Schwartz, he's got 6.
4:10 to play in the first quarter. A 6-5 advantage here for Liberty. Basketball for Payson Seymour. Lucas Luce with it, or the dribble right wing. Draws Klingel. They reverse it all the way around to the left-hand side now to the Indians. Back out front, it goes to Hildebrand. Top of the key, Schwartz. Triplet, right wing Luce. Fires the three again, off the iron. Clang it goes, no good. Rebound down to Obert, his first. Obert will take it into the front court on the pass to Knowlton Klingel. 3:40 to play in the first quarter. A 1-point lead in the basketball for Liberty. Now Klingel might have got away with steps. Works it out to Nyson. Down low, Brighton. Klingel finishes at the rim with 2. He's got his first basket of the night to make it an 8-5 Liberty lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 3:23 to play in the first. Luce with it for Payson Seymour. Brian Ray shouts out the instruction from the sideline. Ball comes to Schwartz at the free throw line. Turns, little floater from the elbow, good. Cole Schwartz as cool as the other side of the pillow. He's got his second basket of the night to make it 8-7. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first. Robbins into the front court with it on the bounce. Worked it off to Obert. Obert out front. It goes to Knowlton Klingel. Klingel comfortable with the ball in his hands. Now to Nyson. Nyson, a 4-year varsity player. Here's a three by Knowlton. Klingel hits the nylon. And it gives Liberty their largest lead of the night. This 4-point advantage, 11-7. 2:43 to play in the first. Good game in the early part of this contest. Hey, get your popcorn here. Popcorn.
I think we'll have
popcorn.
it later.
Get your popcorn. Ball comes to Sparks. Now it goes to Cole Schwartz for Payson Seymour out near the half-court line with 2:27 to play in the first quarter.
Only a Pittsfield graduate that's an AD at Liberty would bring you popcorn in the first quarter.
Don't want to mention names or anything. Left side triplet. It goes deep in the corner to Sparks. Fakes the tray. He'll put it on the deck one, now 2 times to Luce. Right side, Hildebrand for the three, trying to answer. It's an air ball out of bounds. It'll be Liberty ball, length of the court to go. And here come the substitutes for Liberty. Klauser, Hessling, and Clayton Obert come in. They replace Landon Obert, Brighton Klingel, and Nyson.
Thing you got to look about now with Klauser in the game and Triplet guarding him, playing with 2 fouls, I think they'll try to get the ball to the big guy right away.
Klingel will bring the ball into the front court for Liberty. Free throw line off to Robbins. Robbins a little pass down to Obert. Little runner up, no good. Rebound, Clayton Obert gets it back, puts it up, won't fall. And Luce has another rebound for Payson Seymour. He'll take it into the front court to Schwartz. Fakes the deep three. Off to Luce. Left side it goes to Sparks. 1:47 to play in the first. 11-7. Payson Seymour trailing Liberty here. Deep in the corner right side, Cole Schwartz. Looks for the man in the middle of this defense. Now left side is Sparks. Was open for the three, turned it down. Off on the wing it goes to Hildebrand. Skips it across to Lucas Luce. $1:30 to play in the first quarter. Hildebrand with the basketball. He'll throw the long skip into the corner to Luce. Luce thought about the drive, didn't have a lane though. Throws a skip pass all the way across to Sparks, setting him up for a three. Good. Sparks from downtown makes it a 1-point game again, 11-10. 1:12 to play in the first. Clayton Obert the other way for Liberty. Works it over on the right side of Robbins. Hessling to Robbins, trying to answer with a three off the iron, no good. Rebound around to Cole Schwartz. He'll take it into the front court. A long pass to Triplett. Had to save it in bounds. It goes to Hildebrand. Out top, Loose. Left side, Sparks. Deep corner, Schwartz. Three. No good. Triplett with the offensive rebound. 49 seconds to play in the first. Another opportunity for Payson Seymour and a chance to take a lead here. 42 seconds to play in the first.
Triplett had a hand in Hessling's back on that last rebound.
Sparks three, no good. Rebound, Schwartz on the offensive glass. Put back won't fall. He gets it. Tipped around again, and it's run down out front by Luce to Hildebrand. Schwartz, right side, three, no good. His shot's a little short, and the rebound comes down to Klingel. He'll have a foul now as Cole Schwartz steps in front, try to draw the charge. He and Klingel collide, and Schwartz called for the block.
Klingel picked up a rebound. Schwartz picks up a foul, correct?
Yes, sir.
Third team foul, 1 on Liberty, 3 on Payson. 11-10 Liberty, 23 ticks left first quarter, and you can believe Greg Altmix wants the final shot. He's worked in his starters back except for Robbins to get that shot.
23 ticks to play in the first. Nyson with the basketball. Nyson, Robbins, Obert, Hedrick, and Bryton Klingel out there right now for this Liberty squad. 13 seconds. Dribbles out toward the top of the key. Right side, Obert. Obert looking for an opening to Nyson with 8. Over to Robbins left side with 7. Puts it on the deck a couple of times to Bryton. Klingel for 3 off the iron, no good. Schwartz with a rebound, shovels it to Hildebrand, and he'll just dribble it out. Wasn't aware how much time was left, and that's the way the first quarter comes to an end. It's Liberty 11, Payson Seymour 10. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
As you look at the first quarter of this game, it is an 11-10 lead for Liberty. Payson only 4 of 15, 26%. 2 of 9 from the arc, 22%. Haven't shot a free throw. Liberty 5 of 14, 35%. 1 of 5 from the arc, and 0 of 1 from the free throw line. Big story in the first quarter. Schwartz has 8 boards already in the game.
It'll be Payson Seymour basketball to start the second quarter, and they send out the original starters in Triplett, Luce, Schwartz, Sparks, and Hildebrand. Liberty counters with Nyson, Bryton, and Knowlton Klingel. Obert and Hedrick, original starters both ways.
3 of 14 to 2 teams for 3-pointers. They're not hot right at the moment.
Schwartz will inbound the ball near the half-court line opposite the scorer's table here at Liberty. A lot of red on one side, a lot of blue on the other. Into the front court, Hildebrand works it off to Schwartz on the right wing, off the screen from Triplett. Gives the pass off to Sparks. Now back to Triplett behind the arc. Top of the key, it goes to Luce. Fakes a 3. Right side, Sparks. Just underway here in the second quarter. Payson Seymour trying to take an advantage here as they trail by 1. To start this second quarter action on Central Illinois Sports. Triplett with it, drives, and is called for traveling.
Second turnover of the ball game against the Payson Seymour squad, 2 on Liberty. We've played just 28 seconds in the second quarter, still 11-10 Liberty on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Eagles have led by as many as 4 in the contest. They lead by 1 right now. Nyson has the ball to Klingel. Now to Bryton Klingel from Knowlton. Right back to his brother Knowlton. A pass out top to Nyson. Man goes flying by. Picks up the dribble. Right side Obert on the baseline to Bryton Klingel. Off to Obert. Top of the key, Nyson trying to move it around to get the defense moving. A Bryton Klingel in the middle. Shot off the mark here. And Lucas Luce has another board, his third. He'll take it into the front court for Payson Seymour. Neither team hot shooting from the floor in this one. 7 minutes to play in the second quarter. Down by 1 is Payson Seymour, but on the attack here. Sparks picks it up. There's a pass wide, but collected by Lucas Luce. He'll work it out front to Triplett. Over on the right side of things to Hayden Hildebrand. Now to Schwartz. Schwartz looks for an opening to Sparks. Sparks off the screen from Schwartz to Triplett. Back out front, Schwartz looking for an opening. Has picked up the dribble. Free throw line, Triplett with it. Not a lot of movement right now for Payson Seymour on the offensive side. As you can tell, they're a little bit out of rhythm here. 6:25 to play in the second. Schwartz down to Luce. Luce trying to muscle up, has to kick it back out to Triplett. He'll put a drive on. Little floater in the lane is no good. And the rebound pulled down by Brighton Klingel. Off to Knowlton Klingel, who wants to push into the front court. Dribble drive in, right at Triplett. And in for 2 more.
7 for him.
Makes it a 13-10 advantage for Liberty. 6:05 to play in the first half. Sparks into the front court. Works it out top to Lucas Luce. Luce will dish it off to the sideline left side. Hildebrand off the Luce screen. They ran right through it right through the screen that time, over the top of Luce. On the right side, Hildebrand. He'll pull it out on the dribble. To Luce, fakes the pass, now tries to dribble himself. He'll back his man in, and Brighton Klingel kicks it out to Hildebrand. Hildebrand drive denied to Luce. 5:39 to play in the second quarter. Now Sparks to Luce out front. 13-10. Payson trails here. That's just a 3-pointer away from this game being tied, though, isn't it?
It is.
Luce, left wing Triplett. Patient with the ball is Payson Seymour. We've talked about they're not afraid just to kind of lull you to sleep. Now Luce, strong take to the rim and in for 2.
Just hangs up above and gets his 5th point of the night.
Makes it 13-12, 5:15 to play in the second quarter. Good game here. Nyson with the basketball for Liberty. Deep in the corner it goes to Hedrick. Hedrick off to Nyson on the wing. Puts it on the dribble a couple of times, finds Knowlton Klingel over to Obert. Obert looks for an opening. Now he's going to throw the lob down low to Hedrick. 2 men go flying by, and Hedrick soars and scores.
He's got 4.
Makes it a 15-12 Eagles lead. Into the front court, Lucas Luce with the basketball. Shouts out some instructions for his squad.
Somebody ran through a Lucas Luce screen. That's almost funny, isn't it?
Yeah. Left side with it is Sparks. He'll throw the backdoor pass. How did he get it into Schwartz? He does, though. Schwartz finishes with contact. And an and-one opportunity here. Threading the needle that time for the Indians.
Fouls on Nyson. Nyson will pick up his first. Team foul number 2. Robbins in the game. Hedrick out. Hedrick's done a nice job in the early going. Schwartz and Luce working it to perfection. Luce's second assist to Schwartz on the back door. Cole Schwartz doesn't miss many free throws, and he doesn't miss this one. We're tied at 15.
Knotted up at 15 points apiece. 4:35 to play in the second. Nyson into the front court. Knowlton Klingel with the deep in the corner right side. Out top to Obert. Fakes the 3. Now he'll fire away off the mark. Rebound underneath the Cole Schwartz. He'll work the ball to Sparks. A chance to take a lead here for Payson Seymour. They led early in the contest. A 3-2 advantage. And are looking to retake it here. Right side, Sparks. Works it down to the paint to Luce. Luce around the sophomore Klingel. In for 2 and 1.
Luce with another 2. He's got 7. And is it Robbins that picks up the foul? It is. It'll be Robbins' first foul of the ball game. Team foul number 3. And a lead change is our 3rd of the night as Payson Seymour now leads at 17-15. And the second free throw of the night, this one comes from Lucas Luce, who's got 7. Won't fall, so he won't have 8. Hedrick with his 3rd rebound of the night.
Gets it to Nyson, who will bring it across for Liberty. Down by 2 now are the Eagles, halfway home in this second quarter. Nyson with the basketball, throws a pass, tip stolen away by Triplett. Triplett doesn't have numbers, slows it down to Cole Schwartz, and he'll walk it across. Gets it off to Hildebrand. Near the Eagle in the center court here at Liberty. Over to Triplett, now out top, Luce. Schwartz off of the screen, fires 3, bang, it goes through.
He's got 10.
20-15 advantage for Payson Seymour. This 5-point lead is their largest of the night. 3:25 to play in the second quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Comes off the 3rd turnover by Liberty in the game.
Robbins with it on the wing right side. Looks for an opening into the zone. Nothing there. Has to work it back out front to Knowlton Klingel. Klingel trying to drive in. A little floater up, won't fall. Rebound again to Lucas Luce. He wants to push it into the front court for Payson Seymour. Left side triplet to Luce. Out top Schwartz. Around the horn it goes to Hildebrand, and he'll set up the offense for Payson Seymour. 3 minutes to play in the second. Triplet with it out top of the key now to Luce. Over to Schwartz. Wasn't free this time, so he'll pass it off in the corner to Sparks. Now Luce gets it reversed on the left side to Hildebrand. Top of the key Luce. Fakes the drive, now kicks it to Schwartz. Quick pass left side, Hildebrand. He'll put it on the deck a couple of times. They give him a little room. He'll work it in the paint to Luce. Wants to pull it back out to Hildebrand. Has Hedrick on him. You might want to expose that matchup. Instead, he throws a pass that's stolen away by Robbins. A turnover on Payson Seymour here is their third. The end of the front court, Knowlton Klingel. For Liberty, down by 5. Been a while since they've scored. 2:22 to play second quarter. Klingel worked it off of the Hedrick screen to Hedrick in the paint. Back out Klingel for the tray on the way, too hard. Rebound down to Knowlton Klingel. Spin move at the rim. Shot no good. Foul, then he'll shoot a pair.
Knowlton Klingel will go to the free throw line, trying to cut into this 5-point lead. Does that go against Hildebrand or Sparks? Looks like Sparks will pick up the foul. His first, team fourth. Free throws for Knowlton Klingel, who has 7 points in the ball game. 0 for 1 from the charity stripe. 2:11 left in the first half of play on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 2015 Payson. The lefty junior puts the first one up, and it goes down but comes back out.
For 40 years, people have trusted North Adams State Bank for their financial needs. Whether it be for your business, farm, or personal finances, they can help. North Adams State Bank offers competitive rates with hometown service with locations in Ursa and Camp Point. Small enough to know you, large enough to service all of your financial needs. Member FDIC.
Second one up by Knowlton Klingel is good. 8 for him now.
20-16, 2:10 to play in the half. Payson the lead, and now the basketball. Hildebrand with it for the blue-clad Seymour High Indians. Gets it to Lucas Luce.
8-1 run for Payson right now, and the basketball.
They've gone with these 5 throughout like they do most of the time. Hildebrand with Hessling on him. Spins away from him to Schwartz. Works it out between the circles, Luce. Patient with the ball in his hands. Over on the left side again to Hildebrand, off of the screen. Back to Lucas Luce. Fires away from downtown. Good again.
He's got 10.
23-16 Indians, the 7-point lead, their largest of the contest, with 1:35 to play in the second, and Greg Altmix wants the timeout. We will pause as well. 1:34 to play in the half. 23-16, the advantage for Payson on top of Liberty. Back after this.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
(23-16), the biggest lead of the ball game for Payson Seymour. The timeout for Liberty, 1:34 left in the half.
It's right there if you need it to. We don't have to look around. John. Here's Klingel, fakes, patient, shot up no good. A rebound, Brighton Klingel there to clean up the glass.
Little brother saves today, he's got 4.
Probably picks up the empty milk glasses at home too, and cleans up their rebounds and puts it in here. 1:13 to play in the half. 23-18 advantage for Payson Seymour. They've led by as many as 7. Their lead is 5 right now. They've got the basketball. Triplet with a rock in his hands. Down to Luce. Luce back to Triplet out front. Works it over to Sparks. Wide open 3. No good. Rebound Brighton Klingel for Liberty. Under a minute to play in the half. Klingel's third board to Knowlton Klingel. Dribble drive in. Shoves off. Shot up. Good. Strong take, and they let him play through it.
He's got 10.
23-20. Down to a 3-point game. 43 seconds to play in the first half as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Live from Liberty High School tonight. Hildebrand with it out front, close to 5. He breaks the count for just a moment. Gets it to Triplet, now to Schwartz on the right wing.
I don't know how he broke the count.
Off of the screen, Schwartz on the dribble. Off to Luce right side with the pass. Dribble drive in, fake little floater, off balance, won't fall. Rebound pulled in by Ober. 18 ticks to play in the half. And Liberty with a chance to cut it closer here just before the halftime break.
Both teams are 9-23 from the floor.
10 seconds to play. Klingel down low on the slip to Nyson off the window and in for 2. 1-point game, 4 seconds to play in the half. Hildebrand swiped away by Klingel. 3-point shot, no good at the buzzer. And that's how the first half comes to an end. A thriller here at Liberty High School. It's the Payson Seymour Indians on top, but by the slimmest of margins, a 1-point lead over the Liberty Eagles, 23-22. We head to the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. Halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
At Illini Community Hospital, our goal is to provide high-quality medical care close to the communities we call home. Our team of providers and nurses are here to help guide you every step of the way to your healthcare journey with the personalized style of medicine you've come to expect from Illini. Illini is proud to welcome Dr. Esfaldo Wesley, oncologist, to our oncology team. He joins Sherry White, nurse practitioner, providing high-quality oncology care right here at home. For more information, visit IlliniHospital.org. Illini Community Hospital, proudly improving the health of our communities.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Phone 217-593-7233. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, and Triopian and Kansas State grad Emily Carls. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Bullseye Material and Daniel Mowen provide you with concrete pump trucks, conveyors, and whatever you need to make your concrete job easier and get your concrete to the right spot. Eliminate extra labor and keep the properties looking good with Bullseye Materials. Phone 217-440-8466 for Bullseye Materials. They make concrete work much easier for you. Bullseye Materials, proud to support the Eagles and all the area teams. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Halftime show brought to you by Illini Community Hospital. For more than 75 years, Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community with high-quality personalized medical care close to home. Learn more about their services by visiting IlliniHospital.org. 23-22, Payson with the lead. We were tied at 5 and 15, 3 lead changes in the ball game, and a lead of 7 by Payson at one time, but Liberty has fought back and scored 6 in a row to make it 23-22. 3 turnovers on Liberty, 3 on Payson in the first half. 2 fouls on Riker Triplett, 1 foul on Cole Swartz, and 1 on Logan Sparks on the Payson side. Single fouls on Landon Obert, also Jordan Nyson, and Logan Robbins on the other side, and maybe Hedrick possibly, nope, just 3. And the halftime score is 23-22. As we go to break, we tell you about Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about their services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. 23-22, Payson with the lead. More comes your way on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show after this.
Financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situations change? Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important for you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The team at Pike County Real Estate specializes in residential homes, commercial properties, tillable, and hunting land in west central Illinois and northeastern Missouri. We treat our clients with the utmost respect and do our very best to connect buyers and sellers together to best suit the needs of our customers. See our current properties at www.pikecorealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for Pike County Real Estate.
Klingel Construction offers all your building and concrete construction services. When you make plans to build for the future, Klingel Construction can help you plan and get the job done right. Klingel Construction helping you to build your future with all the construction and concrete needs you could hope for. Call 217-430-4295 and talk to Phil today. Proud to support area sports in our schools, Klingel Construction. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Well, welcome back on the Illini Rural Health Clinic halftime show. Proud to say hello again to Dr. James Ewell's pediatrician. He's been there for about a year and a half or more now to the team at Illini Rural Health Clinic. Dr. Ewell's is welcoming new patients. Excited to partner with you and your family to keep your children healthy all year long. Find out more about Dr. Ewell's and all the medical people at IlliniHospital.org. 23-22, Payson with the lead here at halftime on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Of course, Trash Queen does residential trash removal and also businesses that will have roll-off dumpsters. Pike, Scott, Morgan County. Call to learn more, 217-320-4320. Join us tomorrow at 2:30 with the pregame about 2 o'clock for the Griggsville Perry Eagles 7th grade team in the quarterfinals of the state. If they win, we'll be there for the 6:30 game, thanks to all the sponsors. Payson is 9 of 23, 39.1% from the floor, 4 of 12 from the arc, 25%, and 1 for 2 from the free throw line, led by Cole Swartz and Lucas Luce with 10 points apiece. 3 points on a three-pointer by Logan Sparks. And the other thing is Swartz has 9 rebounds, Luce with 5 already in the first half of this game. Liberty 10 of 25, 40%, 1 of 8 from the arc, 12.5%, 1 of 3 from the free throw line. 10 for Knowlton Klingel, 4 points for Ryan Hedrick, 4 for Brighton Klingel, and 4 for Jordan Nyson in the first half of this game. Landon Obert has not scored yet, and that's a little unusual. Turnovers aren't bad, no foul trouble for either team, and we've got a good one going on here, 23-22. Payson with the lead on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. Let's take a break. More comes your way after these.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
When you're thinking about buying or selling a home or property, contact Jeff Tenhouse, broker realtor with Mays LLC Realtors in Quincy. He's located at 3601 East Lake Center, Suite 500 in Quincy. Give Jeff Tenhouse a call at 217-228-3100 or on his cell at 217-257-5570 or email jtenhouse1@yahoo.com. Jeff Tenhouse, Mays LLC Realtors, proud supporters of the Liberty Eagles. At Lewis Hybrid, we know each season is another chance to take your profit potential even further than the last. With our seed traits, seed growth, crop protection, and digital agricultural solutions, we'll help you get there. From one-on-one consultations to the industry's latest technologies to promising agronomic insights, we can provide you with all the solutions you need to optimize your field potential. To learn more, visit lewishybrids.com or contact McCleary Brothers Seed at 217-242-3680. Please read and follow IRM where applicable, grain marketing, and all other stewardship practices and pesticide label directions.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital halftime show. 23-22, the lead for Payson Seymour over this Liberty outfit. And Jack, Payson Seymour, they kind of got a comfortable lead of about 7 points. All of a sudden, Liberty comes fighting back in this one. And we've got nearly a brand new game at the halftime break.
Yeah, you know, it was one of those times where Payson broke out to that 7 or 8 point lead, 7 point lead, and you kind of went, boy, Liberty's in trouble. But here they came storming back again. And the Klingel boys really did a nice job of bringing them back in the game. And when you were talking about Brighton cleaning up for Knowlton, that's kind of probably how Stan Kurtmeyer's taught those grandsons how to do things, because I'm sure he's had to clean up for Jeannie many times. What do you think?
I would not touch that statement with a 10-foot pole is what I think. And I will say that it's a 23-22 lead for the Payson Seymour Indians on top of the Liberty Eagles. A timeout here. Second half play-by-play your way after this on Central Illinois Sports.
104 Collision and Kurt Wolf are proud to sponsor this ball game. 104 Collision is located at 2061 Highway 104 north of Liberty. They've been in business since 1988, and Kurt has been the owner for the last 5 years. Kurt knows the work is done right because he's the guy doing the work. When you need collision repair and painting of your vehicle, trust 104 Collision and Kurt Wolf. Phone 217-645-3104. That's 217-645-3104. 104 Collision in Liberty.
We will have the Senior Girls All-Star Game brought to you by West Down Ford Lincoln and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Mark your calendars for March the 8th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon at McMurray College. We look forward to that. West Down Ford Lincoln bringing that one to you, and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. 30 girls will play their last high school game that day, and we hope you'll be in attendance. Mark your calendar for that. 23-22 here at halftime. Payson with the lead. It's hot in here because there's a lot of people in the gymnasium, and I bet we have a hot second half. What do you want to bet?
Liberty will be on the defensive side to start the second half of play. They have Obert, Nyson, Brighton, and Knowlton Klingel along with Hedrick. And nope, it'll actually be Liberty ball, looks like. I really can't see the arrow, but it will be Liberty ball. And so Payson Seymour will be on the defensive side, just opposite of what we were talking about earlier. And they'll have Schwartz, Hildebrand, Triplett, Luce, and Sparks, the same five that have played throughout the whole contest. And we're underway in the second half.
Nyson had to back up to make sure he was out of bounds there.
Tight on the sidelines with the fans packed in here tonight. Out front with it is Knowlton Klingel. Dribbles the ball out front. Not a lot of pressure from Cole Schwartz, and so he'll just take the bounce out near the half-court line. Works off the Hedrick screen. Step back three, no good. Rebound Hedrick, good position underneath, but the rebound down to Lucas Luce. Into the front court, works it off to Hildebrand. Hildebrand will work the ball out near the half-court line. Gets it to Luce. Luce with the ball off of the screen from Triplett. Right side Schwartz off of the loose screen. Little pick and roll action. Fakes, now has to work it back out to Hildebrand on the left side. He'll put it on the deck. Ball knocked loose by Knowlton Klingel. Hildebrand runs it down. It's free from the defender to Triplett. Top of the key, Lucas Luce. Good look, three ball on the way. Goes begging this time, and the rebound to Knowlton Klingel. Wants to push into the front court on the drive. Works it back out to Nyson in the corner. Brighton Klingel for the three in the lead. Too long. Sparks with the board for Payson Seymour, and they'll slow it down. Luce will walk it across the half-court line. 6:53 to play here in the third quarter. Hildebrand with the ball on the bounce for Payson Seymour to Luce. Luce left side, it goes to Sparks. A single bounce of it now to Schwartz. Down on the block to Luce. Out of a double team, up and in for two more. And how strong is that young man?
He's got 12. Smooth, smooth, smooth.
6:33 to play in the third. 25-22 advantage for Payson Seymour. Luce, of course, will be headed to John Wood Community College to play baseball. If you're playing intramurals at John Wood next year, you might want to pick him. Left side, Obert hands the ball off to Nyson. Between the circles, it goes to Knowlton Klingel. Now to Nyson. Down low, Bryant and Klingel. Going to try to muscle up. Nope, kicks it off instead to Hedrick, whose shot is too long. Rebound loose underneath. Ober has it and is fouled on the floor.
Could have been a jump ball, but instead we've got a foul. Going to go against Sparks. That'll be his second, first team foul.
Out of bounds underneath. Haven't been a lot of fouls called in the contest, really. Nyson gets it on the inbounds. He'll fire away from three too hard. And the rebound pulled in by Triplett. Nyson, of course, scored his 1,000th point last week. Congratulations to him on that accomplishment.
Liberty 1 of 11 from three-point range. They're not great three-point shooters.
Sparks with the right wing, goes to Triplett out front. He'll throw a bullet pass to Luce on the baseline. Backs his way in, taken away by Obert. Obert throws a pass that's stolen away by Hildebrand. No, could not control it. So it will be a Payson Seymour turnover, just their fourth of the contest.
Liberty with 3, Payson with 4. Very few fouls, very clean game so far. Both teams playing really good defense, too. I mean, they're good offensive teams, but they're really playing the D tonight.
5 minutes, 35 seconds to play in the third. Brighton Klingel with it on the wing right side. He looks for an opening, hands it off to Obert. Obert on the bounce now toward the right wing. Into the corner, trying to create a better passing angle. Out top, Nyson. He'll put it on the deck, reverse it to the left hand. Looking down low for Brighton Klingel with Hildebrand on him. Pass down on the opposite side to Obert. Missed. Rebound put back. Nyson in for 2.
Nyson's got 6, his first offensive board.
Down to a 1-point game, 25-24. 5 minutes to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Triplett with the basketball out front to Hildebrand. To Luce. On the backdoor pass is Schwartz, and he's fouled by Jordan Nyson.
Nyson will pick up his second first-team foul of the second half. Liberty has substituted some, but not near what they usually do. We haven't seen Klauser much, and I'm surprised when Riker Triplett got that second foul. I thought they'd go right after him.
Pass comes into Schwartz. Out front, Sparks. Now on the left wing with it is Lucas Luce. Isolated over there. Drives in. Ball knocked away by Brighton Klingel. Luce on the court. After it and out of bounds. We'll say it was off of Payson Seymour.
5 turnovers on Payson now. And 3 on Liberty. And Luce wants to know why there wasn't a foul on that one. And he's talking to the official. He thought he might have got hacked on that one.
4:43 to play in the third. 25-24 is the advantage for Payson Seymour, but Liberty has the basketball.
Smart player to just talk to the official and find out why.
Obert between the circles. It goes to Knowlton Klingel. Looks to the sideline to see what Greg Altmix wants to go with here. Klingel in the corner to Brighton Klingel. Takes a single bounce of it. Back to Knowlton Klingel. On the bounce pass down low. Hedrick. Turnaround shot. Baby hooking in for 2.
He's got 6.
26-25. Liberty back on top. 4:14 to play in the third.
Fourth lead change.
Aiden Hildebrand has the basketball for Payson Seymour.
He's been quiet from the field tonight, not shooting much.
Bounce pass in the corner goes to Schwartz. Manned up there by Nyson. Over to Triplett. They dare him to shoot it. He'll fire away. No good. Rebound pulled down by Brighton Klingel. Into the front court pass. Tipped by Hildebrand. Stolen away by Luce. Luce on the dribble drive. Past his man. Up in and won't fall. But a blocking foul called here.
Luce will go to the free throw line, and Knowlton Klingel wanted to know why there wasn't an offensive foul, but instead it's going to go against little brother Brighton, his first, team second. And you got to be careful about doing what he did there. They may not like that too much as referees. 26-25, Liberty with the lead right now, 3:51 left in the quarter, and Luce ties us up for the third time tonight. He's got 13.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon at 217-285-4404.
Luce cannot give us a lead change as he misses the second. Nyson with his third rebound of the night.
Game tied at 26 points apiece. 3:44 to play in the third. Hedrick with it on the corner left side. Dribble driving against Hildebrand. Shot blocked by Triplett. Rebound. Knowlton Klingel there to clean it up. Put it in for 2.
He's got 12 and also his second offensive board, 4 boards on the night.
28-26 Liberty. 3:28 to play in the third. Dandy of a high school basketball game here on Central Illinois Sports.
Don't be surprised if Schwartz tries to give his team the lead with a 3.
Luce now works off of the screen. Drives behind the back. Kicks it back out to Triplett. Triplett puts it on the floor one time, right back. Lucas Luce on the right wing. Little pick and roll action there. Off to Sparks. In the corner, it goes to Hildebrand. Top of the key, Luce. Wide open 3. Won't fall. Knowlton Klingel, yet another board.
His fifth.
He'll work it into the front court. Bryton Klingel, pull up from the baseline, good. And Liberty has a 4-point lead. 30-26, 2:55 to play in the third. Hildebrand brings it across for Payson Seymour. Pushes it off into the corner to Sparks. Sparks toward the top of the key on the bounce. Has picked it up. Needs some help. Ball stripped and loose. Ball knocked out of bounds. Now will stay with Payson Seymour. Stoppage in play will allow Hessling and Robbins to come into the contest. They replace Hedrick and Jordan Nyson. Payson Seymour basketball on the sideline, out of bounds in the front court.
Knowlton Klingel's asking for a break.
2 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the third. Hildebrand gets it, hands it off to Lucas Luce. Bounce pass to Triplett, fakes the ball handoff, gets it to Luce. Little rise, shoot, missed it long. Rebound down to Obert, puts both paws around it. Off to Bryton Klingel on the run into the front court. 2:25 to play in the third, a 4-point lead. And the basketball for Liberty. Bryton Klingel gets it back, fires a three, rims in and out, no good. Rebound to Luce. He'll push it into the front court to Hayden Hildebrand. Skips it across to Schwartz, fakes the deep three. Now puts it on the deck with a between-the-leg dribble and a reach-in foul called on Knowlton Klingel.
Knowlton's first foul of the night. Pretty unusual for him to be that clean out there, not have more fouls. Now we'll see Landon Obert into the game, and Knowlton Klingel will sit down. Third team foul on Liberty, one on Payson in the second half.
2:10 to play in the third, a 4-point lead for Liberty. Payson Seymour with the basketball. Schwartz, right side to Lucas Luce. They're a little two-man game on that side of the floor. Back out to Schwartz. Didn't get a clean catch. Fires the three off the mark. Goes over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Usually when it goes over the top like that.
It didn't hit the framing, so it really didn't go out of bounds because of the framing.
All right. Here comes Nyson back in. He replaces Obert. 1:59 to play in the third. Liberty trying to add to what is a 4-point lead right now. Into the front court, Tanner Hessling playing the point. Bounce pass to Robbins. They leave him alone for a three. He'll fire it up. No good. Rebound tip. Hessling down there scrumming for it, and they'll say he was out of bounds when he touched it. It'll be Payson Seymour basketball. Hedrick returns, replaces Bryton Klingel for Liberty.
Liberty now 1 for 13 from three, 14 of 37 from the floor. Payson just 4 of 16, but that's 9 more points from the three-point line for Payson than Liberty.
1:46 to play in the third. 30-26 the advantage for Liberty. Payson Seymour's loose to Hildebrand. Puts it on the dribble. Works it out top now to Riker Triplett. Over to Sparks. 1:30 to play in the third quarter. No substitutes at all in this contest for Payson Seymour, which is not odd, but when you play a team like Liberty who goes a little deeper, you would think maybe it starts to wear on you a bit.
They don't seem to really wear down that much.
Now a ball out top the Triplett and a foul called underneath against Jordan Nyson.
He'll pick up his third, fourth team foul. We've been letting him play, and now we call a tight one.
Into the contest, Knowlton Klingel and Landon Obert. They replace Clayton Obert and Hessling for Liberty.
So Nyson will stay out there with his third foul. With 1:17 left in the quarter, his team leads by 4. It's Payson basketball.
1:17 to play in the third. Loose to inbound for Payson Seymour. Gets the ball in, tipped out of bounds by Nyson, off of Schwartz, and a turnover.
6 turnovers on Payson, 3 in the quarter.
Nice play on the defensive side by Nyson. Still very aggressive defensively, even though he just picked up his third foul.
Yeah, his coach said don't foul, and he almost did.
He said, no problem, coach, I won't, but how about the ball? 1:10 to play in the third. A 4-point lead, looking to extend on it here for Liberty. Robbins with it on the left wing, the sophomore swingman. Out top to Obert. Obert looks in the paint, lets him run through a couple of screens. Now wants to get the ball off to Klingel. Couldn't find him, instead has to get it to Robbins with 55 seconds to play in the third. Here's Klingel on a drive, bumped and fouled by Hildebrand.
Hildebrand will pick up the foul. That'll be Hayden's first in the ball game. Just a second foul on Payson in this half, 6 in the ball game for them. 2 fouls on Riker Triplett and 2 on Sparks.
Inbounds pass to Nyson. Dribble drive in, floater up, off balance, won't fall. Rebound out of bounds, it'll stay with Liberty.
Referee's going to come in and they're going to talk about it. I think it's going to go the other way.
I would disagree with that.
I do too, but I think, nope, he's going to stay with it. That referee held his ground.
I think he was right.
Yeah, there were about 3 Payson guys with a hand on the ball that time, it seemed.
Inbounds pass to Hedrick out top. Does not shoot the three, although he had an opportunity. Left side Klingel, little floater in the lane, up and in for 2.
14 for him now.
The acrobatic move that time by Klingel.
Biggest lead in the ball game for Liberty right now.
6-point lead, 30 seconds to play in the third. Sparks to Triplett in the corner. Payson's not scored many in this quarter.
No, they haven't.
Triplett on a little drive to Sparks, now loose right wing. 20 seconds to play in the third. Wasn't it 23-22 at the half?
3 points in the quarter.
So a 10-3 quarter. Here's Sparks on a drive, swiped away by Klingel to Robbins with 10. Into the front court, Knowlton Klingel. He'll go up and put it in for 2 more. 34-26, 5 seconds to play in the third. Schwartz with it into the front court for Payson. Seymour fires the 3. It is no good. And after 3, it's Liberty 34. Payson Seymour 26. Back with fourth quarter play-by-play following this timeout.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, a branch of United Community Bank, wants to be your bank. Their friendly and helpful staff enjoys working with customers to give them the best banking experience possible. They're a full-service bank offering savings, checking, CDs, IRAs, and now offering mobile banking where you can bank from your smartphone. They can handle all your borrowing needs, whether it's home, auto, commercial, or agricultural loans. Contact Farmers State Bank at 217-593-7756. We want to be your bank. Member FDIC.
Well, hello, Stan and Jeannie from Arizona. Hope you're enjoying the game. 34-26, Liberty with the lead. Payson 10 of 31, 31%. 4 of 17 from the arc, just 23%. 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Liberty 16 of 40, 40%. 1 of 13 from the free throw line, 8%. And 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Knowlton Klingel was 16 on one side. Lucas Luce with 13 on the other. Liberty with a quarter that was, 14-3?
12-3 quarter, wasn't it?
12-3 quarter. Yep.
They were down 23-22. Now they're up 34-26. Payson Seymour with the basketball to start the final quarter. Sparks with it to Schwartz. Looks to Lucas Luce. Luce with the ball on the spin move. Double team comes his way, draws contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You want Schwartz and Luce on the free throw line anytime you can get them there. The foul will be against Hedrick, and that'll be his first of the ball game. 15 foul against Liberty. Payson's only fouled twice. They may have to pick that up a little bit to be able to make sure if they're trying to catch up, they can put them at the free throw line. Luce with 13, make it 14 now.
Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield is welcoming Larry Smith home for a great night of comedy on March 7th. The 8 p.m. show is sold out. Tickets for the 6 o'clock show are going fast. Don't wait. Call to reserve your $10 ticket by calling 285-9007.
Luce's second is also good. He's got 15, makes it 34-28 Liberty.
Nyson in. Robbins sits down. Liberty's led by as many as 8 in the contest. They lead right now by 6, 34-28, 7:40 left in this contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Brighton and Knowlton Klingel, Obert, Hedrick, and Nyson for Liberty to start this quarter.
Liberty's only turned it over 4 times in the game.
Yeah, both teams have taken really good care of it. Now Brighton Klingel pressured by Luce and a timeout whistled for Greg Altmix. We'll pause as well. 7:25 to play in the contest. 34-28, Liberty leads Payson Seymour. Back after this.
Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Pressure's on you. Highway 24, Camp Point.
A lot of ball game left. 7:25 left. Trash Queen scoreboard. Liberty 34, Payson 28. Neither team shooting great. Right now, Knowlton Klingel's kind of carrying his team. Lucas Luce trying to do the same on the other side. Cole Schwartz has not scored in the second half, and Liberty with just 5 points, all from Lucas Luce.
Payson, that is.
Payson, 5 points in the second half. So they've got to get some other people involved in the offense. Sparks hit a 3 early. Hildebrand, I don't even know, has taken one tonight. That finger on his hand is broken, and so he's trying to protect that a little bit, and I'm sure that's bothering him. But we've seen him hit some threes since he's had it taped up.
It will be Liberty basketball out of the timeout, up by 6, 7:25 left in this one. Obert to inbound, does so in the backcourt to Nyson. Nyson brings it across against the man-to-man pressure of Hildebrand. Off of the screen from Brighton Klingel. Looking out top to Obert, fakes the three. Dishes down low to Brighton Klingel. Turnaround shot, no good. Foul to the paint, though, by Hildebrand.
Get fouled early, and Hildebrand will pick up his third team foul against Payson. 2 free throws for Brighton Klingel, who's got 6 points in the night. First time at the free throw line. Only Knowlton has been at the charity stripe tonight. And Brighton makes the first, puts his team up 35-28.
Tied the biggest lead of the game here on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen for residential and commercial trash pickup needs, 320-4320.
Brighton Klingel's second is also good. He's got 8.
And with 7:13 left in this contest, it's a 36-28 advantage for the Liberty High Eagles. Left side Sparks. Top of the key triplet. Over to Hildebrand. Hildebrand down on the block to Schwartz. Turn around on the baseline, no good. Rebound tipped around. After it is Lucas Luce to triplet. Out top, Hildebrand, 4 up, 3, no good. Rebound Sparks, and over the back is Knowlton Klingel.
Knowlton Klingel over the back. He'll pick up the foul. That'll be his second, 6th team foul. Liberty guys need to be very careful about responding to the whistle right now. You don't want to pick up a technical when you're leading by 8 points.
6:53 to play. Inbounds pass in the corner to Schwartz. He'll work a pass across to Hildebrand. Payson's been cold from outside tonight. Now triplet on a little dribble drive. Kicks to Luce. Luce will try the 3. It's good. Luce has been solid as they come. He makes it 36-31.
18 for him.
6:33 remaining. Knowlton Klingel into the front court. Down to Brighton Klingel. Baseline rise, shoot, missed it. A rebound down to triplet for Payson Seymour. He'll work a pass to Lucas Luce. Had to run it down. He'll bring it up for the Seymour High squad. Down by 5 with 6:20 to play.
That was really a quick shot for Liberty with that 5-point lead.
Hildebrand with it on the wing left side. Out top, Lucas Luce. Scans the floor. Dishes it off on the left side now, triplet. Hands it to Schwartz out near the volleyball spike line to Lucas Luce. He better get a hand in his face. Right side now, Sparks. He'll throw it top of the key to triplet. Hildebrand right back to triplet. They dare him to shoot it. Now Sparks to Luce in the corner. Under 6 minutes to play. Triplet will give it off to Luce. Works off the screen. Fires a 3. No good. Rebound down to Hedrick for Liberty.
His fourth.
Knowlton Klingel into the front court. Brighton Klingel back to Knowlton Klingel on the wing. He'll throw it out between the circles to Nyson. A chance for Liberty to run a little clock here. Now instead they throw it in the middle to Nyson. Nyson is bumped and fouled by one of the Payson Seymour Indians. I think it's Hildebrand again.
Hildebrand's going to pick up his third. That's just the 4th foul on Payson. They need to collect a few fouls right now. 5:33 left in the ballgame, 36-31 Liberty.
Inbounds pass comes to Hedrick, and he's wide open for a layup, and he missed it. Rebound tipped around, loose, and it comes to Sparks. Ooh, Hedrick had as easy of a shot as you're going to get in a varsity game. 1-on-0.
That's a big bucket to miss there. They would have been down by 7, now just 5.
Hildebrand on the point for Payson Seymour.
Nothing easy out there right now.
Triplet loose. Hildebrand left side. Out top Schwartz. Nyson up on him and his grill. Right wing it goes to Sparks. Right back to Schwartz. Dribble drive in. Little floater up from the free throw line. No good. Rebound into the hands of Landon Obert. His 4th. Gives it off to Knowlton Klingel. He'll walk it up for Liberty. Up by 5 with under 5 to play now. Klingel with Schwartz out on him in the man-to-man. Looking for an opening. Drives in between a couple of men. Ball knocked loose. Ball tipped. It's run down in the corner, though, by Obert. Obert throws the skip across to Nyson. Fakes now, drives middle. Gets to the rim. Left-hand layup. Good, and he's fouled. A nice strong take to the rack, and the finish with the left hand by the senior, Jordan Nyson.
He's got 8, makes it a 38-31 ball game, and that's a difference maker. I don't know how you can stop him there. Hedrick sits down. Robbins back in. That sophomore's playing big, and here comes Clayton Obert in. Payson wants a timeout. 4:39 left. 38-31 Liberty on Central Illinois Sports. Back after these.
We build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities that fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Liberty leads at 38-31, 4:39 left in the contest. Payson called the timeout. It's Liberty with the and one for Jordan Nyson after he snaked into the lane on the left side.
He's got a quiet 8 points tonight.
Yeah, he's really done a nice job there. Liberty just 3 of 5 from the free throw line. They are 1 of 13 from the arc, 17 of 43 on the night. Payson 5 of 20 from three-point land. Not normal for them the way they shot against Pittsfield at home the other night. I guess they like that home cooking. Liberty, you said, has never beat Payson in this senior class age group, correct?
That's what I was told before the game.
Somebody would know. Nyson with 8, trying to give his team an 8-point lead.
Saw it on Facebook, has to be true.
And it's good. That ties the biggest lead of the ball game.
39-31, lead back to 8, 4:36 remaining. Sparks with it into the corner for the Payson Seymour Indians. Dribbles toward the top of the key. Dishes it off to Hildebrand, to Luce. Loose top of the key, now it goes to Triplett. Triplett will put it on the deck a couple of times. He's picked it up, ball stolen away. No, a foul going to be called here.
I'm telling you.
Foul going to be called on Knowlton Klingel.
Knowlton Klingel picks up the foul, then bounces the ball and jumps in the air. And there are a lot of referees that would not take that one. They'd have called a technical, and that would have been his 4th foul.
Yep.
Knowlton knows better than that. The referee came over and said, you need to settle down. And I'll tell you what, that's good refereeing. Triplett to the free throw line. Looking for his first point and gets it from the free throw line. Makes it a 39-32 game.
Remember how good that sophomore game was? They scored 75 points to Liberty without Brian Klingel as a sophomore, and Payson put up 70 without this young man, Riker Triplett, as a sophomore.
Triplett makes them both, gets them a little closer.
I'm going to put the area on warning that they're going to be pretty good the next couple of years. Here's Nyson, drives in, gets to the rim, shot blocked, out of bounds. Last touch by Nyson. It'll be Payson Seymour basketball.
And they keep coming back. Shooting a little bit too quick to me is Liberty.
4:15 remaining, 39-33 advantage Liberty. Here's Schwartz on a drive of the baseline. A little spin, float, score, 2 more.
His first 2 of the second half.
He got a dozen in the game, and the lead is down to 4 with 4:04 to play. Knowlton Klingel with it into the front court on the pass. It goes to Obert. Obert patient with it there. Looks for an opening now, but sees part. He drives in, shot up, no good. Foul, no call. Rebound down to Triplett. I mean, he was hammered, and there's no call.
His 3rd rebound for Triplett. It would have been his 3rd foul if the whistle would have blew.
Luce has picked up the dribble. Works right side to Triplett. 3:40 to play. Down by 4 is Payson Seymour. Schwartz, deep, 3, goes begging. Rebound down to Obert, and they check him into the boards.
And we're going to call it
double foul on Luce and Robbins. Nope. I don't think they are.
Well, that's what he signaled double foul in the beginning.
I think he went like this. Hands were in, and then he pushed him out. I think he's going to call just a single foul on Robbins. That's a good call, man. He checked Luce into the inboards.
Yep, Robbins going to pick up the foul, his 2nd. Luce will go to the free throw line to shoot to 1-1. I'll tell you what, this young man that's refereeing here has been very cool.
Yep.
Very cool and calm. 6 of 7 is Payson from the free throw line. No surprise there, huh?
1-1 here, 3:34 remaining, 39-35 advantage for Liberty.
Luce with 18, make it 19 on the night now. He's been okay from the free throw line, makes it a 3-point game. He can make it a 2-point game. Pretty amazing young man is that young man. Second one no good, rebound Nyson, he's 5th.
3:30 left, a 3-point lead for Liberty. 39-36. Knowlton Klingel drives the lane, runner up, count it, and 1.
Klingel goes all the way, and that's going to be Triplett picking up his 3rd 15 foul, the and 1 for Knowlton Klingel, who made his 18th point of the night. 1 for 3 from the charity stripe. You know, Luce is only 3 for 6 from the charity stripe tonight. Unusual. 41-36 Liberty, 3:24 left. Knowlton Klingel's put him on his shoulders tonight. The junior up, short, rebound, Luce the other way. Free throws missed will hurt.
Hildebrand into the front court for Payson Seymour. Looking for an opening, passes off right side to Triplett. Triplett will put it on the deck, drives in. Now he's in a little trouble. Off the Sparks, 3:09 remaining. 41-36, Liberty on top. Luce, dribble drive, kicks to Triplett. Triplett will try the bounce pass down those Sparks. Sparks already used the dribble, throws it out front. Schwartz with an athletic catch near the half-court line. Throws a bounce pass to Triplett. Ball swiped away from behind, but right into the hands of Schwartz. Top of the key now, Hildebrand to Sparks. Deep in the corner, Triplett. Eyes up the three. It's off the mark. Rebound down to Knowlton Klingel for Liberty. Wants to push into the front court. Drives the lane. Gives it to Nyson. Back to Klingel for a three. Right wing, no good. Rebound in the corner to Luce for Payson Seymour. And he's fouled by Knowlton Klingel.
Luce picks up his 10th board of the night. Knowlton Klingel picks up his 4th foul. And I don't think Knowlton had a foul before half. Now he's got 4. 2:37 left. They can ill afford to lose him. 19 foul against Liberty, 6 on Payson, 41-36. Liberty clinging to a 5-point lead. It'll be a 1-and-1 for the last time, and then a double bonus after this if Liberty fouls. 3 of 6 is Luce from the free throw line. 7 of 10 is Payson tonight. Luce with 19 points. First one up is good. He'll get the and one, and he's got 20. 41-37 now. And Lucas Luce trying to be the difference maker. Second one up is also good.
Down to a 3-point game, 2:37 left. Liberty with the basketball. I will say Payson Seymour's kids have had their emotions a little more in check than Liberty has. You can tell Liberty really wants this one, but they've got to keep their cool down the stretch here. 2:20 to play, up by 3. They can be patient. Nyson with the basketball with Hildebrand guarding him near the half-court line. Now Luce picks him up in the man-to-man. Off to Hedrick. If you're going to foul somebody, that might be the guy. Now to Nyson. Near the sideline, it goes to Obert. Obert is going to throw it off to Klingel. 2:05 left. A 3-point lead in the basketball. Klingel on the drive, left it off to Hedrick, but he's fouled from behind first, and a 1-and-1.
1-and-1. Luce will pick up the foul. That will be his first foul of the ball game. 1-and-1 for Knowlton Klingel, who tonight has not been good from the free throw line. 1 of 4 from there, has 18 points. His team needs him to make free throws now. 3-point game, 41-38 Liberty. 2:02 left in the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Thanks for joining us tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Klingel's first one, high archer, in and out, no good. Luce with his 11th board.
2-minute warning, 41-38 advantage for Liberty. Payson Seymour with the basketball. A chance to cut it to 1 with a 2, tie it with a 3. Sparks with it left side. You don't think they're shooting anything other than a 3 here, do you?
I think Schwartz is looking for it as quick as he can get it.
Hildebrand dishes in the corner to Sparks. On the left side of the floor with 1:40 to play. Up to Hildebrand for the 3 and the tie, no good. Rebound down to Knowlton Klingel for Liberty. Wants to push into the front court, 3-on-2. Down to Brighton Klingel, reverses it back out front to Nyson. 1:28 remaining. Nyson near the half-court line finds Knowlton Klingel. Patient with it there is Liberty. Up by 3 with 1:20 left in this contest. Now Obert, they want to foul him, and they will with 1:18 remaining.
They knew exactly who they wanted to foul there, but if that's on Triplett, that'll be his 4th.
And
it is. Somebody else needed to get that foul, but instead he got it. 1-and-1, Clayton Obert to the free throw line. Has not scored tonight.
Hey, congratulations to Western's Kyle Colgrove, who has scored his 1,000th point in his career tonight.
Who are they playing this evening?
They're at Quincy Notre Dame.
Wow. A fun place for him to get his 1,000th point. Pittsfield will be at Quincy tomorrow. We'll be at the junior high state tournament. Clayton Obert makes the free throw. Landon, my mistake. Sorry, Landon. And a timeout. Timeout called, 42-38. Liberty with the lead, 1:18 left. Back after this.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Hot gymnasium here in the Nest at the Liberty Eagles. Do they call it the Nest? They should. Eagles Nest. They ought to call it the Eagles Nest. But one-sided conversations will always get me in trouble. 42-38, the lead for Liberty. Landon Obert at the free throw line. Clayton Little Brother is getting credit where it's not due right at this moment, but he'll get plenty in his career. 4-year starters, Nyson and Landon Obert, and they have worked hard to build this team into what they are right now. A team trying to knock off a team that's got to be in the top 6 in the state, aren't Payson? 5th in the state. Help you with your seed, won't hurt Payson any. It's good by Obert again, his first 2 points of the night.
5-point lead for Liberty, 1:15 left. Hildebrand into the front court for Payson Seymour. They're face guarding Lucas Luce all over the court. Hildebrand in against Knowlton Klingel. Works it back out front to Schwartz with Nyson on him. In the corner it goes to Sparks with 1:02 to play.
Nyson's played great defense, hasn't he?
Hildebrand on the bounce with under a minute left. He'll try the dribble drive in. Gets to the rim. Runner up is no good. A rebound underneath. Brighton Klingel with the board. Works the pass off to Knowlton Klingel. He'll push it into the front court, and he's going to be fouled by Triplett on the reach. 48.2 seconds left, and he'll foul out.
Triplett will foul out of the ball game. 19 foul against Payson. Earhart probably.
So I would think we have not seen a substitute yet in the game.
Nope, he's going down towards the end of the bench to one of the guys that played in that JV game.
It's going to be, that's Trey Johnson into the game.
Johnson into the ball game. Used to wear 3.
Doubled it up tonight.
So to the free throw line is Knowlton Klingel. It hadn't been his friend there. He's got 18 points, 43-38. Just about seal the deal with these. 9 fouls on each team, double bonus after this, but a 1-1 right now. Knowlton's got to make the first to get the second, and he misses it. And Swartz with his first rebound the second half, and he's 10th of the game.
Loose, dribble drive in, behind the back, draws contact, blocking foul to call, and 2 shots for Lucas Luce.
Hedrick with the foul, his second, 10th team foul. A lot of conversation going on there right now. The referees are really keeping their cool.
Luce to shoot 2, 41.7 seconds left.
9 of 12 for Payson on the night free throws. 2, 4, 5, and misses this one. So he's made 5 out of 9 tonight. His team needs this free throw bad. 43-38 with 41.7 seconds left. Free throws may be the difference maker. Second one up and good by Luce. He's got 22.
41.7 seconds left, a 4-point game. Liberty's got to inbound the ball. Knowlton Klingel will throw it in. Gets it in, ball knocked away, but run down by Brighton Klingel in the corner. In some trouble, ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Liberty. 38 seconds left.
Brighton Klingel kept his cool there. He could have really got himself in a jam trying to do too much. They're going to let Nyson take the ball out.
Looking for an opening. He'll throw it off to Obert. Obert brings it into the front court. 35 seconds left. Might have got away with steps, but a foul called. Instead, 34.2 seconds remaining, 43-39 Liberty, and 2 shots coming up here for Landon Obert.
Schwartz picks up the foul, just his second, and I had to left. The referee looked down at his fingers to see how many he had up on each side, I think. Obert, who's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, will shoot a pair. His only 2 points from there. Now he's 3 for 3. Makes it 44-39. He can just about seal the deal here, Charlie.
Oh, I don't know. There's plenty of timeouts left in this one.
44-39, 4-point game. He can make it a 5-point game here, and he does.
45-39, that'll be a 6-point lead. Schwartz with the ball, right side Hildebrand, who turned down to 3, puts it on the deck, drives, little floater on the baseline, no good. A rebound underneath, and somebody's over the back for Payson Seymour.
I think it's Sparks.
And the Liberty Eagles feeling it a little bit here. 24.3 seconds left, up by 6.
Sparks will pick up the foul, his third, double bonus situation. 9 of 13 now is Liberty, or 9 of 15, excuse me.
And Brighton Klingel will be the shooter. No, it'll be Jordan Nyson. They were bringing Klingel to the free throw line. Then Nyson says, I can shoot it if you want me to.
Yeah, he's 1 for 1 from there. He's got 9 points, had 4 in the first half. 45-39 is the lead for Liberty with 24.3 seconds left. And Nyson makes the first as he kind of has to worm it in. He's got 10.
3 possession game, 24.3 seconds remaining.
Second one up by Nyson is also good.
He's in double figures.
With
47-39, 22 seconds left. Loose into the front court. Pull-up three-pointer is no good off the front of the rim. Knowlton Klingel with the board. Into the front court finds Brighton Klingel. He'll drive in. Now pull it out on the wing to Hedrick. 10 seconds left. Payson Seymour will not foul. And Liberty will get the victory. 47-39, a homecoming night victory for the Eagles over state-ranked Payson Seymour. Liberty improves to 21-5. Payson falls to 24-2. The students rush the court. And the final on this one is a 47-39 win for Liberty High. We head to the postgame show. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. We'll have final stats and analysis coming your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
It's all that may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Just because your kids are back to school doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your fitness routine. Illini Fitness is now open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whether you're a busy parent, college student, night owl, or early riser, our hours now fit your schedule. Call to find out about our affordable memberships at 285-5635 or learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org/fitness. Illini Fitness, located at 128 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. The one constant in life is change. Throughout our lives, we will go down roads that we never imagined, and we need to be prepared for whatever comes our way. Want to own your future? Contact Country Financial Representative Jeff Kroenke in Liberty. Jeff Kroenke can help you put a solid plan in place with insurance solutions to help make sure you're protected from what lies ahead. Get started today. Contact Jeff Kroenke in Liberty. Call him at 217-645-3042 for Country Financial.
Welcome back on the postgame show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Final in this contest, a 47-39 win for the Liberty Eagles over Payson Seymour. The Eagles improve to 21-5. Payson drops to 24-2. Jacket, probably the most befuddling thing about this contest is the fact that Payson Seymour only put up 39 points. $47-39, the final in this one on the postgame show presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. You'll find him at 1891 Main Street, Suite 2 in Quincy, or call 217-222-7173. We'll visit with Liberty head coach Greg Altmix on the postgame show following this timeout.
in my bag.
And a blessed new year from all of us at Fellowship of Christian Athletes of Western Illinois. Julie Ross in the Quincy area, Todd Sweatman in the Jacksonville area, Stephanie Bird, our administrator, and myself, Jack Hole, wish all of you the happiest and merriest of Christmas. It's end of the year time. If you're looking for a place to donate for the year end, go to westernilfca.org. We could use your help in promoting Christ in Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
We're getting there.
Johnny!
We're a little slow.
It's awfully cold out today. Where has he run off to?
Oh, he bundled up and took his gaming system over to Mikey's. Apparently they have Cascom internet, and it is apparently a lot more reliable than our internet.
It's hot.
Well, I am
Without
calling
it,
Cascom right now and signing up for high-speed internet. With all these new devices we got for the holidays, Johnny needs to be here at home, streaming in his own room.